Hello everybody, this is JD. I'm here to talk to you again, and I'm going to tell you about a failing part of our government. Our government has three branches: the executive, the elective, and the judicial. And when all three branches are working, we have a relatively good running government. Unfortunately, one branch has been failing for a long time. One branch of our three branches of government has not been doing their job. One branch of our government has been a total collapse, which is causing our government to be weak, non-functional, and for this country to be in the shape it's in. Now, what branch am I talking about? Is it the judicial branch? They have ratifications to our government in our country, but they don't have the real governmental power to ensure that things are done right. They look at what the government does and says whether or not it's constitutional. Sometimes they screw up big time, like the income tax amendment. It goes completely against the main body of the Constitution, and they allow it. So it is a good example of a branch of government not doing its job. Something like that. Then we have the executive branch. That is the part where the president is. He's the one who gets ideas on what to do, how to do it, and what we need to do, and goes to Congress and tries to get it through, and the direction the country's heading in. Now, that branch is a powerful branch, but it needs a lot of checks and balances. But they're not there. So is it the executive? No, it's not the executive branch. It's the representatives. It's Congress. Does anybody know how the name of the word Congress got into existence? Our forefathers realized that a parliament was needed because one person, a president, would greatly send a country in any direction or do anything and create all kinds of problems. So they needed something that would slow down, look at the thing, examine everything, and then choose a course of action. That's what's wrong. Our Congress is not doing their job. Congress is the opposite of progress. It is to inhibit it. I've done several videos. The latest thing Congress has done is a good example. These bailouts, these bonuses. Now Congress says, oh, they're paying bonuses, let's tax them 90%. No. Congress should have had taking the time to examine these bailouts and set up a program where, as anybody who accepts the bonus, whether it's 1 penny or more, bonuses will not be. Pay raises will not exist. You will work for your existing salary and not a penny more. We're bailing out your company. It would not exist. Those rules for accepting the bailout would be stringent enough so that companies that don't need the bailout would not take it, and companies that really need it would take it. But did Congress do that? No. They did the same crap with the bailouts like they did with the Iraqi war. President runs in, oh, I gotta have now, I need now, we gotta go to war, weapons of mass destruction, this, that. Oh, we gotta have it. Yeah, that was Bush. And Congress said, go to war, go to war, go to war. Now see what happened. Now what happened? Bush seen what was coming. Oh, we gotta have the bailouts, we gotta save the economy, we got right now, no strings attached, we need the... And Congress says, here's the money, and see what happened. Nancy Pelosi, you are a failure. Your Congress has not functioned since you have been sitting in that seat. You are a total failure. Congress has not been functioning. The closest thing is our Senate. And even they let things go through that should never have gone through. The job of Congress is to inhibit, to examine, to tear apart and make sure that this government does it right. Not to be panic-stricken, not to be panic-ridden, not to be quote-unquote rotten managers of crisis, but to represent the people and make sure that above all else it is done completely and right. Congress, you are not doing your job. Nancy Pelosi, you are the biggest failure of all. This is JD. If we're going to get this country right, we have to start looking at replacing the two-party system with something that works. And that is the individual American. And that's why, yes, I am going to run again in 2012. And yes, you all have to start looking at these congressmen and senators that are you sending back and back. No more. And if they say Democrat or Republican, you don't even want to talk to them. You want to elect people who are going to represent you and in our Congress inhibit the expeditious passing of laws and bills. And if you want to see something scary, look at what they're trying to do, because they screwed up with that 90% tax. All they should do is penalize the companies for giving the bonus by reducing what they get. Let them have to pay their own people less money now. Let them say, no, you're not going to get that bailout till you start showing us responsible economic. This is JD, and I want you to know that we will change our government and have it function as it should. Thank you.